The number of local residents marrying foreigners hasn't changed much over the past 10 years, but the couples themselves are changing. A growing number of Chinese men are finding spouses from overseas, something that was once almost exclusive to women. Chen Tingjie has more.
This is the flower Yang Qingqing received from her German husband Alexander Brandt on Valentine's Day. He has bought her a flower every day since they met in Shanghai in 1998. At that time, Yang was an artist specializing in image design, and 1 year younger Brandt was a creative designer new to the city. A newspaper invited Yang to interview some artists in Shanghai, and she started with Brandt. And that interview was the start of their relationship.
The first minute I saw her, I just thought to myself, this could be my wife. And so I decided, instead of her interviewing me, I decided to interview her. And my first question was, do you have a lover? And so that's how our relationship started.
Yang said her parents strongly opposed their relationship at first.
特别是他第一次去我家的时候，我的父亲不欢迎他。
The first time he came to my home, he gave my father a globe as a gift. He turned the globe around and pointed at the place and said, "I want to take your daughter there." My father turned around without saying a word. My mother asked him, "Will you sell my daughter to others when you take her overseas?"
Despite the opposition, Yang married Brandt in 1999. They spent years in Paris and then returned to Shanghai to set up their own company. With the help of Yang, Brandt became more familiar with Chinese culture and successfully won a number of projects, including the chance to design multimedia shows for China's National Pavilion at the Shanghai Expo. Relationships like Brandt and Yang's have been common for years. Less common is the marriage between 30-year-old Chinese man Li Ming and 25-year-old French woman Alice Garcia. Li met Garcia at a party in Barcelona when he was studying overseas.
Well, the fact that he was Chinese first was interesting for me. Really gentle, really nice, really want to take care of you and take charge of the dinner. They will pay, they will invite you. Just the way he is different from French guys or European guys.
After becoming a couple, Li returned to China for his career and Garcia followed. They got married last May. Li says his family had no problem accepting Garcia as long as they enjoy their lives together.
You know, sometimes it's difficult for communicate, but that's okay. It's okay. You know, without a lot of language problem, without any fighting. Yeah.
Local civil affairs officials say more than 3,000 Chinese nationals registered to marry foreigners in Shanghai last year. That number hasn't changed much over the past 10 years, but more local men are marrying foreign women.
There is a decreasing number of Shanghai women marrying foreign men. In 2004, more than 60% of such marriages are Shanghai women marrying foreign men. That number fell to 52% last year. But the percentage of Shanghai men marry foreign women has increased from more than 10% to 21.5% during the same period.
Both Li and Brandt say they still encounter cultural differences from time to time, but they say those problems can be solved through love and communication. For reporter Wu Ying, I'm Chen Tingjie, Shanghai Live.